Everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. We got Hayden here. I'm going to help out, try to get up his environment running with Python. So, okay, so Hayden, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right, so why don't you walk me through the issues that you're having right now with Ubuntu? I guess you have the terminal there, so why don't you click that guy?
Just anywhere?
No. You have a terminal right there. Yeah, new terminal. There you go. So why don't you just type in? Do you have Python installed on this in this virtual machine?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have Anaconda. Um, no, I can't even spell it right. Sorry.
Yeah. Did it again. Did it again.
Not a good start. It's just fat fingers. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
They
Great.
are
Okay. Now I know you're on two. Now, what version of Ubuntu are you running right now? Do you know?
14.04.
Okay. I just played with 16.0 for it. It's full of bugs, so I don't recommend that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So
This is
you go ahead.
sorry, this is the LTS version. This is a long-term.
Yeah, that's a good version. So the next question is, you're trying to install Anaconda on this box.
Yeah. Well, I've got Anaconda installed.
Yeah.
Um, I'll bring it up now to show you. I
Okay.
haven't done much to it. I haven't fiddled with any of the paths because of our intention to look at it now. So
Yeah,
that's what we got. So
understand.
I did try something earlier and it didn't work. So I've been trying and still not getting anywhere with it.
You see right
So that's
there,
the
see right there on the lower right where it says in the console, that means that Anaconda, the Spider IDE, is communicating with the with the Python interpreter that you just loaded up. So you're good
right.
there. So
Okay.
okay,
Where was that again? Oh, that
just on
Python
the
there.
lower right there where it says under console,
Yeah.
that tells me that it is communicating with that Python interpreter that you just showed me. Actually, it's got the right one, Python 2.711. So it's communicating with what you download with Anaconda.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so
that's
you're
a
okay
start.
there. So what's your next challenge that you're running into?
Well, the challenge is to when you bring in you got your RoboMongo set up, your MongoDB, which I've got in already. It's already installed.
Yeah.
When you've got these things set up, what I don't seem to get is the communication between the sort of different software.
Okay.
And I've got the workstation set up, and I've tried the communication, not in this one because this is a different version. I've got about three versions, and I've been testing, but this
Yeah.
is a more stable one.
Okay. I see what you're doing. Looks good so far with this particular version. Now, why don't we try something? If you go back to the spider and just you got there a hello world. Why don't you try running that? Do you know how to do that?
I would, but the green doesn't seem to be on for some reason. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
quite
not
know why.
enabling.
Why is it? Why is my green not on?
Now,
Simple things
oh,
like
you know
this.
what? I don't think that script is saved. Maybe that's part of the problem. So
Yeah.
just
Okay.
try saving that somewhere. There's a little disk icon. That should do something.
Save that a minute there.
Yeah.
Replace it. Try again.
So I see what you're
No.
doing.
Yeah.
Try
Okay.
okay.
Hold on. So,
There's the little other one. See, there's the play one that's disabled, but there's one that's enabled. Yeah, that one. Let's see what that does.
nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. I'm getting nothing here.
Okay, go
Nothing
back
there.
to the lower part, the lower left, or sorry, the lower right. That box where it says the Python interpreter. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. No, no.
this
Don't
is
close that. Don't close that at all. So go down where it
right.
says console. There's a little tab at the bottom. Try that. Okay, now go back to the IPython console. This is okay right there. That's good. Just type in that script that you just put in. Just put in print quote hello world and let's see if there's a response. There should be. And just press enter. There you go. So that's working.
Right.
This is bizarre. I've never seen this before. So this is the issue that you're having because you're not able to run any of the scripts.
I can run the scripts. I don't know why this isn't running. I mean, I've got scripts. I haven't got anything up there I can run. Open recent. Maybe there's one there. Let's try this one.
See how it runs?
Yeah, see it's hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Oh, well, maybe I don't.
Yeah, no, but
saying, that's all right. It's because I've been messing with it. This is the file I was using to do the pattern recognition, but it's
right.
It don't matter. It does work. It does work. It's just when I put it in the right place. That brings me to this bit here. You know, where does it go? See, it's down. There's my GP. What do I do?
Oh, you're looking for the connection Python script?
Yeah, I was like, that's not doing it. Anaconda, where are you?
Well, it looks like it's wherever that at the upper left there where it says IBWS.
Yeah, that's a project. I've just given it a title. Python Path Manager. Would it be anything to do with that? Possibly.
No, because that is probably where the script. Try doing a file. Well, actually, there you go at the top. Yeah, that's where it resides. That connection script. Oh, I see what the problem is. You have to save that file with the .py extension at the end. That's why.
Yes. Okay, I'll do it now.
That's why.
Yeah. Come on. Let's save this. Can I save there? No.
Yeah, save as with the .py at the end. Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Yeah. I should have realised that.
There you go. So now you can enable that. Beautiful.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay, so that was the reason for that. That was a good learning.
Yeah. Hey, I've done that many times before, man. I'm trying to get Qt running and I'm abandoning it. It's too cumbersome. But this is okay to work with.
Yeah.
So what are some of the other challenges you're facing?
Well, it's mainly getting, when you run through your webinars with regards to just setting up the IDE.
Yeah.
The problem I'm getting is I don't seem to be able to reflect what you're doing. And I must be honest, I came back to Ubuntu after going to Windows because I felt that was easier to use, but it wasn't. So I came back to Ubuntu. So I'm basically needing to sort of get it all together so it communicates and reflect what you had.
Okay, so
I can move on.
But you were mentioning that you can't get the MongoDB running, correct?
I got the MongoDB, but I couldn't get RoboMongo to behave, or perhaps I didn't realise if it was behaving properly or not.
You're talking about the to connect into it, correct?
Yeah. Let me bring up Mongo.
Okay.
MongoDB. There's your server.
You know what? Part of the problem is right there is you need to set up the port where all that stuff is set up. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, just stop the service.
Here, let me. I'm just gonna bring up my script here.
So.
Don't worry, dude. Don't worry.
Right.
I'm full of butterfingers all the time, or fat fingers.
Incorrect password attempts 3 times. Well, I hope it hasn't locked me out.
What with the Mongo or?
Yeah, because I'd done it 3 times and it didn't happen. If I can just stop it and then restart it.
Yeah, you can just break it, right, with a Control-C.
I would have done that yesterday.
You're not gonna really damage anything.
Yeah. For some reason it's not accepting my password. And put a caps on or something like that.
I think I kind of see part of the problem that you may be having. I'm just verifying.
I'm gonna exit this a minute.
With Mongo, it's a challenge to work with. I understand.
Yeah. Right.
Looks like you're navigating through everything pretty good.
There you are. Yeah. I do. I am picking up quite a lot. I mean, I'm not sort of like oblivious to all these things. I mean, I'm really looking at the Linux side quite intently to become familiar with what I'm doing, and there's a lot of help out there.
Yeah.
Some of it can be a bit difficult to go through. Right.
Okay. What we need to do. Let me just see what your situation is, because I think I know what the problem is with the Mongo.
My sudo service Mongo.
You're kind of doing it the harder way.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree.
But I'll show you a shell script. I'll send it over to you in the chat box, and it's real easy.
I'm not having a good day here.
Is it the Mongo you're challenging?
No, I'm just trying to enter my password so I can sudo stop the service. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Have you set up?
I know. It's all right. I got it. I
Okay.
think for some reason. There. Right.
Okay.
Let's start again.
Okay.
That's all right. I didn't have my number lock on because it doesn't show you've got number lock on
Yeah.
or off. Right there. Deny this Mongo instance.
Well,
running.
can I just suggest?
Permission.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do you know anything about shell programming?
No, I tried a bit, i.e., what you were doing on one of the webinars.
Okay.
To install.
I'm gonna send you over my simple little. But we need to do a couple of things here.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on here. This will make your life easier. Much easier in. Okay. So if you go in the chat box, I gave you a little bit of. Actually, no. I gotta separate each line here. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, that's line 1 that I just sent. I'm going to send the URL where you can go get this info. This is the second line. And the last line right here, okay? I try to make things simple as possible, but what you're doing is kind of the more complicated way. So what you're going to do is on your left console, can you go in and just type in pwd? That's going to tell you where you are on your current path right now. So you are in what they call the home directory. Okay, so you're good right there. And this is what I'm going to show you is exactly how I set up this shell script. So, do you know gedit?
Yeah.
Okay, just type in gedit. Now what you're going to do, the name of that's cool. Just close it out.
Close the gedit.
Yep. But this time what we're going to do is we're going to call it gedit space start mongo db .sh, which is for shell. Okay, press enter.
Yeah.
Okay, now what we're going to do is just take those 3 lines that I just showed you, okay, from the chat box, and separate them out to each. Yeah. You don't really need this second line here, but this is the reference. If you have problems with the shell script, you can go here.
I can't. Can I paste that?
Yeah, you got the first one.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Come on. It won't let me paste the script. Won't let me paste the what do you call it? The website address.
Okay, don't worry about that, because like you can capture that somewhere else, or I'll email that to you if you want. But just make sure you get the very last one, the MongoDB
data path.
Yeah, where it says that path.
Yeah, I got the data path or the data folder and the DB folders in there.
You have that. Okay, so now save that.
Let's see.
Close it out.
Yep.
Okay, now just do an ls of that file name, start MongoDB. Actually, I'm going to show you a trick. Before it, just press tab.
Oh.
Just type in, let's say, start.
S.
No, sorry.
T-A.
Sorry. No. Start again. ls.
ls.
Yeah, start and then
F.
tab. There you go.
Ah,
So just that
that's good. I
just
like that.
yeah, that just completes the file name for you, just as a trick. Okay. So now what we got to do with this shell script, we have to make it an executable file. So to do that, you just yeah, exactly. You just do chmod plus x.
Plus x.
Yeah, and then the file name. Put in a space. Yeah, start Mongo, all that.
Right.
Okay. Press enter. Now, do an ls minus l.
Nope.
Yep, no, that's fine. You see where it's turned green? The name of
Yep.
the file. That means it's an executable. And if you look at the left, there's like a minus x at the end. That means it's executable.
Yes. Got you.
Okay, so now to execute that shell script, you just type in dot slash exactly start Mongo, and that should start your Mongo. Remember, you could just press tab.
Oh, of course, yeah.
That will save you.
Get used. Right. Okay. Enter.
No, you got it wrong. Just go take out that .sh stuff. Now press tab.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
No, try it again. Just press tab. There you go, press enter. See what it's doing now? It's launched that Mongo daemon for you, but it's failed for some reason. There's an exception somewhere in there.
Oh, data DB not found. That's what it's saying. I thought we had it in there. Yeah, hold on a sec.
Yeah, you got to make sure you got that directory there. Data, you got DB.
Yeah.
Now,
Data DB.
there might be a conflict here with your Start Mongo. Do you have another Start Mongo session running? It may be conflicting.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have got it. Let me just Control C that.
No, you can't. You have to do your service stop that way.
Service stop. Oh, sorry. Mongo D stop. Stop unknown instance. What is it doing to me?
You know what? You can see what processes are running. I'm going to show you another trick.
Yes, I mean I follow these things from Ubuntu when you support and all that sort of thing, and I still get some of these things here.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Very frustrating. Yeah.
It's very frustrating. I know.
Not allow me to stop that for some reason.
Okay, now I'm going to show you how to list out your processes. Okay.
Okay.
If you go PS, and then just press enter. I want to show you what it does. So those are all the processes that you're running right now, I think. Or type in PS minus EF. So those are all the processes running on this system right now.
Yeah.
But there's a trick on how to look for anything Mongo, okay?
Yeah.
So what you do is you type in the PS EF, sorry, PS minus EF again. You know the pipe sign? The little horizontal bar?
Yes. I do know it, if I can find it on this. Oh, where is it? Oh, there we are.
Okay, and then, no, you have, that's fact. You have to type in grep, GREP, and then type in MongoDB. Or sorry, just Mongo, is it D?
Yeah.
There you go.
I think so.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. So you do have Mongo running. So what you got to do now is you got to kill that process, okay? See that number where it says 6196?
Yep.
What you can do is you can go and kill that process. So you can go kill, so type in kill, minus 9, and then that number, 6196.
Oh.
No, maybe it's 6112.
Right, okay.
Try that process number.
1, 2.
Oh.
Yeah, it killed it.
It killed itself. Try running that shell script again.
Right, what was it we put in? Right
It was
there.
dot slash. Yeah, and then just press tab again. Save yourself some. Yeah.
Don't need that, do we?
No, you do. You have to put in the dot sh.
Okay.
So we still got the conflict. It's saying allocator TC malloc distribution options. It's not liking that option of data directory not found. So that's what the problem is, right at the top there. It
But we know it's in there because of.
There's a better way to do it. Just go into the console again, the terminal session, and just navigate in there. Go cd space data.
CD data.
No. Like take all that. Yeah. Just put in data slash db or that. See right there, you don't have it from where you're running it.
Slash db.
Not even.
Not there, is it?
No, it's not.
No.
I could see it in the previous command. It says no such file or directory. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you got to make the directory from under your home directory. Don't ask me why. You know how to do that?
Yeah, hold on a second.
See, that's where you are in home Hayden.
Yeah.
Yeah, make dir data first. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just put in the hyphen. Or sorry, not the hyphen. Just data. That's where we're gonna. Right.
That?
No, you can't do that way. You just got to make the first level first. The data. Make dir.
Okay.
Press enter.
Ready?
Yep. Press enter. Okay. So now do an ls on that directory. Just type in ls data. There you go.
Oh.
So navigate into it and go cd data. Right. So now type in. See how it's working? You're navigating exactly. Make dir db now. I'm sure there's an easier way to do it, but that's how I do it. So just go to cd db and you can see that those two subdirectories exist now, right?
The CD to data.
No, you're already in data. You're already in data right now.
Yeah.
So now you can.
We got it there.
Yeah, you navigate now into DB.
Right. Okay.
Right now, do a PWD while you're already there. So I want to make sure we got this. You understand how that works now? So,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm happy with that.
So now just go CD and then go back to the home directory of CD, little squiggle mark. Well, that's good enough. I just want to make sure. I think you're in the home directory. Just do a PWD. Awesome. So now start that script again. That start Mongo script. You can just press up arrow. You can actually use press up arrow. Yeah, there you go. Just navigate to your. There you go. Awesome. Just press enter. Boom. Now you're working.
Boom. There we are.
Okay. So what you got to do is you got to keep that console, that terminal session running. Okay. That's your Mongo now running. So now you got to go and create a new terminal session. Okay. So now you can now navigate into and connect into Mongo. But if you're going to try to run Mongo again, it's going to conflict with that Mongo session. You can only have one. If you want to have two separate Mongo sessions, you have to assign it a different port.
Yeah, can you see that I've connected Mongo, the sort of the DB shell?
Yeah, I got it.
And it's got one connection come up on the port.
Yeah, that's fine. So now you should be able to take your Python scripts and connect into that current Mongo session that you got running. You understand that?
Right. Yes.
Okay, cool.
But that's where it all used to fall down.
Okay, so do you have a script that enables you to test the Python connection into Mongo?
No, this is where I tried IBPY and I just couldn't get it.
Oh no.
Give me anything.
Let me just give you a sample script here. Hang on here. Python connect into Mongo Now, do you have one of the the proper Python package for Mongo?
No. I have downloaded it on other instances of this Ubuntu, but I've failed to get it to work properly. I don't know why.
Okay, well we'll work on that. Okay, in your console that you got running right now on the right,
Yeah.
go to that one. And
Yep.
I think you may need to break that. Just Control C that to get you back to the main. Oh, no, that's okay. That's cool. What just that's fine. What you're gonna do now is, do you have Pip installed?
Yes, it's in with the Anaconda. Do I need to go to the Anaconda bin to make it active?
No. Let's try it on the command line here. Just type in pip. Just press enter. The program is currently not installed. So you see what it says there? apt.
Yeah.
You want to copy that and install it.
Yeah, I'm doing sudo apt-get install pip, but this won't go into the Anaconda.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so you'll have to install the Python. I'm sorry, the PyMongo in via your Anaconda. Then this I don't typically do.
This is where I think my confusion is. Hold on, I don't need captain for that. This is where my confusion is with it, and this is why I think I've got a bit of a problem. If I was to put Python in natively to Ubuntu by doing pip install, I may be able to. I think I could get it to work, but because it's Anaconda, it's like this bridge, and I need to activate the bin. Because I've been through this. I've tried many things. Let's have a look. See
I've never done this before.
This is my problem. Is this Anaconda now? I need to activate this Anaconda to source bin. No, not nin. Bin. Activate. What did I do? How does it work? See if that works there. Oh. Oh.
Hey, let me just check something.
Because if Anaconda I can't communicate out of it, then I need to
I know what you're saying.
Introduce Python into the Ubuntu.
Yeah, because you got two different package managers. You got the one for PyMongo. Okay, I'm just looking up something for you. Okay, I'm going to show you a link in the chat box. I think this may work. I just put it in the chat box.
Yeah, I've got it. Shall I press on it?
Yeah, just try to understand that. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, okay, I think I have it. I don't know. There's a package manager called Conda install. So if you want to try that on the command on the shell command.
Right, now I'm going to install this just onto my Ubuntu, yeah?
Yeah.
Not into Anaconda.
No, I think you got to use a different package manager, not pip. You're going to use Conda. So clear out that source bin activate stuff.
Right, okay.
Okay, I've never done this before, but let's see if this works.
Right, just CD back.
Okay, so yeah, just go. No, it doesn't matter where you are. Just go Conda. And then space.
Oh, hold on a sec. Conda space.
It can't even find the command. Oh, Conda. It can't even find this is where it gets me. So how do you typically install packages into Anaconda?
You activate to make sure the package goes into Anaconda, because obviously Ubuntu has Python basically installed when you download it.
Yeah.
You have to activate Anaconda environment, and I can't remember how I did it or what environment I'm using on this Anaconda, but I can find out.
Yeah, you're going about it a different way. But try to read that link I just gave you, that Stack Overflow.
Yeah.
because you definitely need to somehow install PyMongo into Anaconda. Why don't you try to install Conda as or maybe yeah, here, let me just see what we can do for you. Apt get install Conda, because you're dealing now with a totally different package manager. I'm just looking for. Now, how did you install Anaconda? Did you just download it, or did you use the command line like apt get install Anaconda?
I what was it? Downloaded a package to download on Ubuntu.
So you downloaded
and then I extracted it.
Yeah.
And then ran it.
Yeah.
And then connected the Spider application to my desktop. So that's as far as it got, really.
I don't know.
There's so many steps involved. I can't remember how I did it, but
yeah, no. It looks like you've gone about installing it totally differently from what I'm used to, and I'm in, like, what's your host? So your host operating system's Windows, correct?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And you try to install Anaconda on Windows, and that failed too, right?
No, I installed it. It works okay, but then I went back to Ubuntu because I had problems with the dates, and I think it's because I've got version 3.5 and 2.7. I think it got confused. I remember there's a path problem.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it's just an absolute nightmare.
It's been an absolute nightmare. Boy, I'm just trying to think of how to get around this. Okay, because I know your problem is you're not able. Okay, you got a series of issues here. You've got, number one, when you load the Anaconda Spider, from within the Spider, you're connecting into Python 2.7.11. And I have no idea where that one resides, on top of when you, from the command shell prompt here, and you go Python, and it's now bringing in 2.76. So now you have two separate Python interpreters you're dealing with, and I'm just trying to figure out how to fix this. Probably
when I read up. Sorry, Brian. When I read up on Anaconda, the way to make sure you download into it is to activate the bin and the environment. But I need to find. I can't remember how I did it.
Yeah.
It's crazy stuff.
This. How many hours did it take you to get to this point where you're at?
Oh, because I've been going back and forth.
Yeah.
You're probably talking 4 weeks. I've been dabbling with this because obviously I'm full-time employment, so time is a bit sensitive.
Yeah, I understand.
But I've been putting hours into this, and what happens? I hit a roadblock, so I research it, find out, come back to it, and keep trying different ways of communicating, and that's why I moved. I started off with Ubuntu, I went to Windows, went back to Ubuntu, and even now I'm still getting problems with the communication of it, because I don't know whether Anaconda is the right thing to put in. I do feel maybe it should be removed and maybe natively install Python with all the packages I require and take it from there, because I'm sure it'll work. But
well,
it's like everything.
From what I did with, now remember, I'm on Mac. Because
I'm thinking of buying a Mac anyway, but that won't be for a couple of weeks. So.
Well,
because I
go ahead.
Because it worked. If I can, I can't do anything until I get this IDE stable, resolved, and working correctly. And if I can't do it seamlessly through this Ubuntu, then I'll have to look at another computer. Get that bought in.
Well, I don't know. Like, let's talk about this for a bit, because this is the frustration I've always hit and resisted with Python. So I just want you and whoever else may be watching this, that you represent a lot of people that have this struggle. I went through it. And when I got my Mac, there's a package manager called Brew, and it's kind of like that apt-get, that apt-get in Python,
Yeah.
but under the Mac environment, it's much cleaner and easier. But as long as you stick with the Python 2.7 environment, you're okay. And then you can load in the Anaconda on top of it. Now, there's another option I'm going to bring to you, okay? Because I'm actually thinking over the next couple of weeks to eventually maybe dump. I don't want to say this, to dump Anaconda. So let's try an experiment right now and see what happens. What I want you to do is open up a Firefox browser if you can. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to try it with PyCharm. We're going to try to see what PyCharm does with this particular environment. So just type in PyCharm and download the community edition, because this may save us a lot of pain. And it says download PyCharm. Oh, doesn't matter.
Okay. Going into the main site.
Yeah,
we'll
doesn't matter. So actually, this gets confusing. You want to make sure you're downloading the community. Oh, you're downloading the pro version. So you want to back out.
All right, back out of that then.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
No, you don't want the pro because that's the paid one. So
maybe later. Right, PyCharm, not that one.
Just make sure you get the community edition. Right there, it says PyCharm editions. Right. What next? And next to the right of that, right there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's see what PyCharm can do with this environment. Okay, so you want the free edition, and you want the PyCharm Community Edition for now.
Where am I? Hold on a sec. Let me just retype it.
Okay. Yeah, it might be better.
Yeah, it's easier to retype it there.
These guys make it difficult too. So just put in download PyCharm Community Edition or CE.
Oh, always go the long way, me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like latest version of PyCharm. Community Edition download. There we are.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Oh, actually, no. Don't use that one. Not from SoftPD. That's spyware stuff.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know. That should do it.
That one there?
Sure. But you'll see that there's two versions. There's the free.
Free.
And then we just need to find
the professional community editions. There we are.
Yeah.
Where's the download on this then?
Try the download on the upper right. See what it brings you to.
Oh, there we are. No, there we are. Download. Community lightweight IDE for Python.
Okay, so that's community editions.
File.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Now, what I just saw may solve another problem that I'm having. So
okay.
I'm not going to get into it. Let's resolve your problem first, because what I just saw may resolve what I'm facing. So
right. Okay, that's all good. 1 minute to download on this.
Yeah, so you can see it on there on the right there in Firefox. Yeah, I don't know if you know that. Yeah, there you go. So we're gonna run that, and I don't want to say I'm gonna use you as a guinea pig, but let's see where this goes, because I'm having these kind of issues also with PyCharm versus Anaconda. So if we can get you up and running with the PyCharm, I'm hoping that you're set.
Yeah. Well, I have downloaded PyCharm on Windows and all, and I did like it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it was the communication. I got the IBPY down, but I just couldn't I couldn't get it to work for some reason. It just wouldn't do anything for me on the command lines.
Right. What we're doing right now is just a big experiment, because this may not be final, but at least I want to walk you through the process to understand of what may be the better path, because that's what PyCharm enables you. It just hides all these ugly things that doing it the old school way. It's a nightmare sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite happy to be learning with you as well. So
yeah. I've only been using Python for now close to 5 months.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to use Qt on top of Python,
Yeah.
and I'm struggling with it. But I just saw something with the Python Pro version that may help, so may try that out.
Okay, right. So it's downloaded.
Okay, so what we gotta do now is go on your right console.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're in the home directory. Just do a pwd.
Yeah, I am in home.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure you are. There you go. Okay, so what you gotta do? Download exactly. You can always do. You can always press that tab. Tab is your friend in Linux.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, it will save you a ton of time. There you go. So now we can we have to unpack the PyCharm. So I don't know if you know how to do that. You just go tar. God, you're
Is
getting
it XVF?
Exactly. And then just now remember just type in py tab. There you go. You just save yourself a ton of time.
Yes,
Press enter
definitely.
and off she goes. To be honest, where you're installing it is not the right place.
Right.
But
Where should it go? The op directory?
Well, I think there's an apps directory or an op directory should work, yeah. But you don't care about that right now, do you?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I think you're a lot farther along than you think. Okay, so in there, there should be just do an ls, see what we have. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to go into that directory there, PyCharm. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
There you go. You're getting it. ls. Usually it's under the bin where you got to load.
Yeah.
That's the standard. Let's see what we got there. Yeah, you got a script there called. So just type in /PyCharm and just ch and then tab again. That should load it. If not, yeah, press enter. Yeah, and that should launch the IDE. There you go.
I haven't got any previous version on here, have I? No, I shouldn't have.
No, I do not have.
No, just say okay on that.
Yeah.
Okay, here goes.
Okay. Yeah, looks like it's loading something up. Accept.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So.
Okay, that was quite good.
That's why PyCharm can be good, because it's gonna take away all the grief. So now we gotta look. It's gonna try to look for the Python interpreter here.
Yeah.
Enable opening file command. That's your that user local bin charm is where I think everything's gonna get installed into or run out of.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I guess go okay. Okay, let's see what happens. So you got your password. Okay, so what's happening here?
It says that iBus prior to 1.511 may cause input problems. See IDEA 7-78860 for details.
Well, I see it says may cause problems, so I'm hoping we could just ignore that. So
okay.
what you do is just press create new project. Let's see what happens here. Now, okay, so there's the interpreter it's looking for. So it's looking for, so before you press that, just press that little blue down arrow. Let's see what else it says. So here you have, see what I'm saying? So just click on that user bin Python pip. That one, exactly. No, not the 3.4. Yeah, exactly. And go
2.7.
Right.
But Brian, it's given us an Anaconda there. Why wouldn't we choose the Anaconda?
You're not. You're choosing the user bin Python 2.7. So that's the Python interpreter version you want to have PyCharm connect and use.
Right. This is outside of Anaconda.
Yeah?
Right.
You're not touching the Anaconda Python. This is the one. This is the one you want. Now go create. So that's the interpreter where that particular interpreter that you're using. You should be able to press create.
Yep. I'll do create now.
Yep.
Just so you know, that Python 2.7, that's going to need packages downloaded. I mean,
that's what we're going to work on that in a minute.
Right. Okay. That sounds good.
Okay. So close
tick.
that up. Okay. So now we can try out some stuff, but let's stop here. Okay. So
Yeah.
just to recap, what you got is you got PyCharm connecting into the exact interpreter that you want, the 2.7, the native Python 2.7. You follow me?
Yeah.
It's not
Yes, I
touching
understand.
it's not touching the Anaconda interpreter. Follow me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, now I'm good with that.
so go back to that actually you open up another terminal session.
I don't know a second. All right, where did that go?
Yeah, I know. This is gonna
Hold
get
on a
hairy.
minute.
So yeah,
My mouse has decided to jump across some screens.
that's okay. I mean, it's a Windows thing. Okay,
PyCharm there.
so you got
Right.
three terminal sessions open right now. Open up a third one.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is if we're going to do that pip install but into the correct interpreter, the correct Python interpreter. So just type in pip. Now what we're going to do is exactly that sudo apt -get, copy that and run that. Press enter. Now that should, now you get the typical yes. Yep, awesome. So now it's building the pip and installing it. This is good. So now we can now start using pip to install our Python packages for the proper IDE that we want. Okay, so just type in pip. Yeah, enter. Looks like you got it running. It's awesome. Okay, so now what we're going to do, just type in pip install py mongo. So this is the package for Mongo.
PyMongo.
Right.
Just enter that.
Yep. So that's now going to install a PyMongo package into.
Oh, red's come up. Red lines. Red text.
Uh,
Says.
I think this is okay. Error, could not create user Python TP distribute permission denied. Okay. What you gotta do is you gotta go press up arrow. You forgot to put in the sudo. It's just a permissioning problem.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
I did wonder that when I was doing
Yeah, yeah. So you can just press enter. So this should work now.
Yeah.
Successfully installed. Awesome. So now go online. Okay, remember in the chat box I showed you that script for or an example script for MongoDB from Python. I think I gave you the script here. Yeah.
Bash script.
No. Sorry. Don't use that one. Let me just find you a script that you can use to test PyMongo. PyMongo script. So we're doing good here. Okay.
About 10 minutes or so before I have to shoot off.
I think we'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
At least to get your connection into Mongo if you use.
Is there a phase 2 of this then?
I don't think so. Here I'm gonna. This is right from the PyMongo guys. Okay. Try. Here's a set of instructions you can read, but let's just try out an exact test script here. Just give me a second here. Okay, yeah, I found something. So what you do is there's that API Mongo, that most recent one.
Yeah, hold on. I've clicked on the. Right, I've got you. Hold on a second. Let's do it again. Right, import PyMongo, MongoDB.
Because we just want to test the connection.
Yeah.
Okay, I might have found something better. Actually, I'm sorry to do that to you.
Try it.
Okay. What we can do is, why don't we just try this very simply? Okay, so here's the first line you're going to put into your script. So
Do
this
I have to open up PyCharm?
yeah, I would open up PyCharm, and you're now going to create your first script to connect into Py. Okay, so that's the first line in the script, and then the second line. Okay. Here, let me just try. Okay, the second line here. Yeah, so just go new, and then it should say Python file. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so
Name
just call it
it,
test Mongo or something like that. Right. So
Okay.
there's 2 lines that you'll capture from the PyMongo. So you see the line in the chat box that says from PyMongo import Mongo client?
Yeah, got that.
Okay, insert that as your first line.
Copy. Paste.
Yeah, and then the second line, the connection equals Mongo client, but you're going to change that connection string.
Hold on a second.
Actually, yeah, I'm yeah, here. Local host. We're getting close, dude.
Good. That's excellent.
Actually, I might have you change this around. Sorry to do this to you. You may need to try this code I just put in. It's similar to the first one. You got the first line right. The second line, you just want to try those remaining lines
Right,
in
hold on a
the
minute.
source code.
Get this.
Because what you want to do is you want to test the default setting of the local host and the port of 27017.
Yeah, that's the MongoDB default port.
Right.
So, right, let me just take out these.
All
arrows.
that crap. Yeah, all that. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, bugger. Hold on a second.
I'll give you the URL I got that from. And what that should do is when you run that script with your Mongo running, that should help you out a lot.
Hold on a second. I'll just copy this again. I messed it up. Second.
But you get the idea on what we're doing, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that should work because you got the PyCharm connecting into the correct Python interpreter. We got Pip Install installing to that exact same interpreter on top of, we've now just installed PyMongo on top of that. So just want to see this run.
Yeah. Right, is that okay at your side?
Actually, just go to the just go to that URL I just gave the API MongoDB. Just make sure. If you want to do it really fast, you want to load up the Python interpreter manually because we know that the PyCharm's connecting into it. So you could do that as another way to test the connection into MongoDB from that Python interpreter session. You want to try that?
How do I do that? What were we asking for again? Sorry, Brian.
Okay, sorry. Just go into create another terminal session.
Right, on PyCharm?
No, just a terminal session.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I've got you. The terminal. Right, here it comes.
Okay, so just type in Python.
Enter.
Yep. Okay, so that's the correct one. I think it's going to run. So take the very first line from your script there, the PyMongo import, And this is the test to see if it will load in the Py, or it can communicate with the PyMongo.
Okay.
Okay, copy that in. Press enter. There you go. Try the second line from that URL.
Connection?
No, I'd probably better just go to that URL I just gave you and copy the line for line. Yeah, that's working. Yeah, that's all working. That's awesome. So take those 3 exact lines, put it in the script, run the script, see what happens. Those 3 lines that you just put in and turn those into a script. You can't. Well,
I've done it anyway. I've got it up here. So
okay. So try running it. Let's see what happens.
down here,
So what's it saying? Localhost.
access code 1.
Same is not defined. Okay. File. Localhost testdb. Name database not fine. Where do you have name?
Oh, do we need to enter a DB somewhere? Mongo equals connection.
Oh
equals.
yeah. Like what you've got there, it's kind of messed up. Just take out from after Mongo client. The C equals Mongo client. Just take out all the other code there and just remove that. Sorry to do this to you. Yeah, that line's okay. You keep, and then just take out the rest.
Right. Okay.
Just delete everything else.
Delete it or hash it.
You can hashtag if you want. And just save and run.
Oh, my mouse keeps jumping. Right, just run that then.
Okay, it ran. So that tells me that you got Mongo client. The PyMongo is able to run from within this PyCharm setup you've got. So you're good to go.
Right. So this will now connect into IB, the TWS workstation.
Well, that's another step. But right now, what you've got, as long as you have that your Mongo running in the background, the Mongo daemon, by running that shell script that we got for you. You start that first, and then you can now take your Python code that will connect into that MongoDB session. You got that?
Yeah, I think I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you should be able to take your Mongo code, your Mongo code, your Python code from Mongo, and be able to run it, no problem.
Yeah, I've got you. Yeah, that's one step.
Yeah, so you don't need to work with Anaconda at all because that's messed up. So now you can use Pip to install all your other Python packages, and this PyCharm, when you write out your Python scripts, it should be able to connect into that correct interpreter with that code for those Python packages.
Yeah, I've got you. Yeah, so what I got to do, I got to import matplotlib and NumPy and SciPy and everything else.
Yeah, and you do
get
that.
It up and running.
You do that through Pip.
Yeah, I've got that. That's no problem. I can do that. The thing, so Anaconda basically just ignore it, remove it, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I can restart another shell and recreate it all properly.
Yeah.
Without Anaconda on it.
Yeah, but I think I think for myself, I'm gonna move back to using PyCharm. Because Anaconda is good for those that want free stuff, but with the problem I'm having with Qt, I may start playing with the PyCharm Professional for Qt and see what I can generate for that.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go to PyCharm Professional. It's not that expensive, I don't think.
$200 or something.
I did look at it. It's like sort of £60, which is about $100 or something.
Yeah,
something around there.
Yeah,
which is nothing when you're investing in this and you need to get it to work.
Well, it's just not that, but you look at you see the pain that you've experienced, as you said, for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks I spent on this because I'm now behind on the webinars. I mean your live webinars. I'm now behind because I've had to try. It's no point me doing that until I've actually got this up and running.
I understand. We'll get you up to speed. Like everything's been recorded and in those sessions, like in those unit things.
Yes, yeah, I'll get onto them as soon as I get this up and running.
But you're now past probably the hardest part of Python development, however you want to call it, is setting up your environment. That's the pain.
Yeah.
And I think you have a better solid understanding now of how to kind of set it up properly. But Anaconda just, for whatever reason, it just doesn't work. But it might be better just to probably stick with PyCharm.
Yeah, the only thing about Anaconda is it brings in most of the sort of the normal packages people use for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I'd rather build my own Py environment.
Well, yeah, but that's why you're using Pip, because that's what Pip's for. It's a package manager for Python.
Yeah.
We got that working now, right?
Yeah.
The other big issue that you're concerned with is just, for now, stay with Python 2.7, because once you start moving into Python 3x, that's a whole nother world.
Yeah.
And because
I understand that.
Because if you're new at Python, just stick with the stable stuff, because if you're going to start working with Python 3 and you're going to have all these weird bugs going on, you don't know what, it's really bad to be in that situation. You want to be in a stable environment.
Yeah, absolutely.
So stay with Python 2.7
Yeah,
for now.
absolutely.
And it looks like you've got everything set up. You got the Pip, the Python package manager working, and now you got PyCharm, the IDE connecting into it. And all your scripts should be able to, as you load in your packages like the NumPy and all that, you should be able to take those scripts and develop within the PyCharm.
Yeah, I've got you. Well, I've got a bit more to do then, so I can crack on with that.
Okay.
I mean, the RoboMongo, which is the best client I can use for MongoDB?
You want my opinion? Toad, TOAD. It's from Dell.
Right. Okay.
I think they have a Linux version as well, but it's the best one for Mongo, and it connects into all the other major databases as well, and it's free.
Yeah. Oh, that's no problem. That's good.
Yeah, but the PyCharm might be worth investing into, looking at not just what you experienced, but the pain I've experienced as well.
Yeah. That's a good learning for us all then.
Yeah, but as long as we come away with the right way to easily install Python with an with an IDE and a good way and an easy way to install the packages, and what you've got just done right now with the Pip and now the PyCharm, I'm hoping that you're good to go.
Yeah. Well, I'm certainly in a better position than I was, because I was struggling, because I kept focusing on Anaconda as the environment.
Yeah, I understand.
To use.
Yep.
And the PyCharm, although I've tried it and I did like it, it didn't seem to be right for the Ubuntu, but obviously I was wrong.
Yeah.
And this is what I've got. So yes, I'm happy with it. And
but you see,
now it's working.
But you see how easy it is to get it up and running, because it recognizes all the Python interpreters that you have on your system. You just got to click it and say, this is the Python interpreter I want.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
It is, this has been a good lesson. I like it.
Cool. And I'm glad we recorded, and maybe I could put it on YouTube and we can all learn from it, and other people as well. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, I've no doubt that people, I mean, I'm quite savvy in the trading world, but not in the technical, the sort of Linux command lines, etc., etc. But I'm learning fast, and it's one of those learning curves. I think I hope I'm not the only one who's suffering.
No. Because there's a lot of people in your position that are recognizing that with automated trading, blah blah blah, this is the path that they have to take, because when you look at like Quantopian and Quantstar, like these companies have like exploded because a lot of traders like you are in the same boat.
Yeah.
You know?
I totally agree.
And Python's the best way to learn programming is through Python.
Yeah,
absolutely. But hopefully this will make setting it up a lot easier for whoever wants to go down the path that you're going down.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, my motivation is I want to do it myself because I want to know what it's doing.
Yeah, exactly. Under the hood.
Absolutely. So no one can. I know exactly how it performs. I know what it's doing.
Yeah.
I know how it's thinking.
Yeah.
If that can be such a thing. And I've got a lot of interest in taking this right the way through.
Yeah.
to where I'm actually learning, using learning algorithms and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
That's where I want to be.
Yeah,
But that
yeah.
could take years.
It does, but the whole thing to set up the Python is not easy, and that out of the whole experience, I would say that's the hardest thing. And what I learned today, what you learned today, I'm hoping we can use this as a standard for future sessions for people to learn off of.
Yeah. Well, please use it. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah,
Really
yeah. Once we can get it set up, but I think together we've got a solution and a much easier solution now.
I mean, if you want to use me for any more sort of developments on this sort of thing, yeah, as I progress, you're welcome to arrange it with me.
You just reach out to me whenever, and I'll do the same thing we did for you today and get you up and running. And again, we can use this as a tool for other people to learn off of.
Yeah, totally agree. No problem at all.
Okay, I appreciate that from my point of view.
Yeah, that's no problem, Brian. I appreciate you coming online with me
problem.
and doing this.
No problem. If you got a problem, just email me and we'll schedule it. Or if we got to do it in the next hour, we can do that too. No problem.
Yeah, well, I've got to go and pick the missus up, so
I know.
Really
I know.
sit around too much longer. But no, it's been good, and now I've got something working. I can develop the Pi environment and then using Pip. And I'll go from there then and get everything else installed as well.
Yeah.
I use Toad, not RoboMongo,
to
get it sorted.
Yeah, but don't forget.
Excellent.
But don't forget when you want to use Mongo, you got to load up that script that we just wrote. That shell script that we wrote to start MongoDB. You got to get that MongoDB running before you connect into it.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay.
Absolutely no problem. Okay then, Brian.
Okay, man. Okay. So
all right. We're gonna finish this now, or
if you want, sure.
Yeah, well, I need to make a move. So
okay.
But I'll have to work on this now, and I'll keep you updated on how it's going.
Okay, sounds good, man. You got my email.
So what's my next steps now? Just quickly.
I would just go back to where you left off and try to catch up as much as you can, and I'll try to help you wherever you got questions, and if we got to do another one of these sessions, we can do that too.
Okay then, Brian. That's excellent.
Okay.
That's good stuff. Okay then, Brian.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
No problem. Thanks for doing this, and let me know. Don't be shy about it, okay?
Okay then, Brian. I don't think I will be.
Okay, good.
Because if I'm going to get this done, and then no doubt I'm going to have more questions.
Yeah.
So I know you're on the end of the email and also all the chat box. So
I'm there for wherever, and we do everything Tuesdays as well. And if you got a question, we can take it on Tuesday live with other people as well.
Of course, no problem at all. All right then, Brian.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
No problem. Thanks for doing this.
You take care.
Okay, have a good one.
Take care now.
Okay, bye.
Okay, and you.
See you, bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
See ya.